Okay, good evening, everybody. Sorry to make a video in the dark, but here I am. There's rumors about President Trump trying to start a third party called the Patriot Party to kind of replace the Republican Party because of his disappointments with the, run-of-the-mill mainstream Republicans, I'd say, who are really not mainstream because they don't really represent the vast majority of Republican voters and really none of the new Republican voters that were attracted to the Republican Party by President Trump. And a lot of people are upset about this because there's a fear that this will mean it's just going to split the party in two. It's not going to replace the Republican Party, and then what's going to be the outcome of that will be that we'll be stuck with the Democrats because we won't have enough people to be able to do anything. I have an answer that should be obvious to anybody who thinks about it, how this could be accomplished without destroying the Republican Party. And the answer is very simple. We used to have something called the Tea Party not too long ago. And it did not replace the Republican Party, but it was rather a coalition within the Republican Party. And that's really the way for us to accomplish this. It's not by replacing the Republican Party, but by being within the Republican Party. Now in New York, although as far as I know they never actually did that with the Tea Party, but in New York you have something, I don't know if you can do this in other states, where one candidate can run on multiple party lines. And so you have, in New York State, you have the Conservative Party, and you have the Independence Party, and you have the Working Families Party, and then the other parties that are national parties like the Green Party and the Libertarian Party. And the truth is in New York you could run on multiple tickets. That would also, I think, be... Oh, and I remember we had a local election where you had the Fat Lady Party by us in Bethel, New York. But anyway, the point that I'm saying here is that could be a way to accomplish this goal without undermining. I don't know if this is something you can do in other states where, I mean, technically you have, sometimes we have candidates who run unopposed, especially in local elections, that actually, I think, are endorsed both by the Republicans and the Democrats. Believe it or not. It's certainly legal to do so. So that has to be the approach. It cannot be a replace the Republican Party. It cannot be, certainly can't be that if the Republicans, have a primary and President Trump loses the primary, I mean, they almost certainly will have a primary. It cannot be that he runs third party. That would just undermine the Republicans, and that would be really awful. But let's see what the next 4 years bring. I mean, maybe it could be Mike Pence. I don't know if he's in the running. He might be a bit of a uniter. I really originally supported President Trump because he picked Mike Pence for a vice president. I think he would make a great president, and he'd be very presidential. As you know, that's the argument that a lot of people have against President Trump, that he wasn't presidential, even though I think he was. think he was really, really one of the greatest presidents we've ever had, and it sickens me that people spread lies about him, call him a racist, all kinds of things, which is just totally immoral and ridiculous. So, that's the situation, though. So tell me what you think. Do you think this would be a possibility that we could have a patriot party without being a third party, but rather being an ancillary party? That meaning, and the truth is, maybe even some Democrats could run on this party. Someone like, Tulsi Gabbard or something like that. So let me know in the comments if that's something that's possible. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, comment, and we'll see you later.